What's up, guys? So everyone's in fear of this crypto pullback, and I'm getting a lot of comments saying that I probably should be concerned about this pullback as well. I'm going to show you exactly why I couldn't care any less about this crypto pullback and why I have conviction and how I'm moving forward. I'm curious to see what you'll think about this explanation. Now, let's get right into it. Right now, we're going to look at the previous 3 eras in Bitcoin. All right, and we're going to compare that to the current era. So the previous 3 eras are in blue, orange, and green. All right, now look at the red. The first thing you notice is that so far we've trended directly with the previous eras. The behavior is very predictable. Now, it's as simple as that. I believe this is going to continue to be true, and we're going to play out roughly the same. The only thing that's different is the degrees of magnitude of how they project out, right? So I think we're going to see this be exactly the same, right? As we approach the halving, notice the halving is at the 0 point here. We can expect some pretty aggressive movements after the halving due to the supply shortage due to the halving, right? So this is very, very, very predictable at this point to me. Now, people are also suggesting that we'll have a black swan event or some event that causes us to dump extremely hard. Let's look at the green era, right? The previous cycle. The black swan event was COVID. This dump, right, that happened lasted about 50 days and you were back at the same prices, guys. And then you proceeded right around the halving to go on a parabolic run. Who cares about a pullback? I think at a certain point, guys, I mean, what do you expect? Do you expect to be green every day? Do you expect to buy and just go parabolic as soon as you buy? Like at this point, guys, I think I think we're speculating to a point of immaturity, and I won't participate in that. I'm simply going to I simply have conviction in this. All right. So that's that. Now I'm gonna show you a lot of information and a lot of news that's very, very important, because a lot of the previous cycle was complete speculation, guys. We have news, like actual news. Okay, like we have actual news, actual products in a way that we just didn't ever before. And while we're talking about this, I want you to keep in your mind that there are only 21 million Bitcoins in existence, right? That's the maximum that will ever exist. Also want you to understand and remember, keep in mind that there are millions already lost, will never be recovered. Also understand that there are 29 million people in Texas, all right, in the state of Texas, and there are only 21 million Bitcoin, okay? Also, I want you to keep in mind, someone in the comments actually gave this point here, which is actually completely fascinating. There are 60 million adult millionaires, right? There are 60 million millionaires in the world, right? There are only 21 million Bitcoin. And millions are lost, which means every millionaire can't even own 1 Bitcoin. Right? Think about the scarcity of Bitcoin. And the scarcity of Bitcoin is important because it's so scarce that the price is going to run in a way that we cannot imagine, and especially given a lot of the news that I'm about to show you. Okay. And if Bitcoin runs as hard as we think it is, and it's so obvious that it will, when that happens, a lot of that value, we know what happens. It flows down into the altcoins. We're going to see parabolic movement in the altcoins that I think I totally underestimated. Like, I could care less about a dip, guys. Who cares about a dip? Okay. The dumbest thing that you could do is miss the whole thing. That's the problem. All right. So let's keep going. Keep that in mind. Now, let's look at how Bitcoin performs month by month, okay, over the last group of years. All right, so if you look here, right now we're up 7% in the month of November. We were up 28% in the month of October. Now, if you look at pre-halving years, 2019 being a pre-halving year, we had a positive in October and we had a super dump in November, right? 2015, it was a pre-halving year as well. And as you can see, we had a 33% October and a 20% November. And so we had straight green throughout. I think this is what we're going to have. I personally think this is what we're going to have through November and December. I think through all of the news, through the ETFs, all this speculation that's kind of happening there, I think it's going to push the price up. But either way, guys, even if we have a black swan, even if we have a substantial pullback, look at this chart, okay? Like, what do you really expect to happen? The Bitcoin supply is going to go down and be reduced. And then let's get into some of the news, right? So Catlin Long's Custodia Bank launches Bitcoin custody platform. Pay attention to how many banks are launching custody platforms and doing Bitcoin custody. It's unbelievable. It's everywhere. I couldn't even give all of the news. I couldn't include everything because there were just too many. Germany's Commerzbank wins crypto custody license. Think about this, right? Yeah, I mean, it's everywhere. And remember, Bitcoin is worldwide, guys. The banks everywhere are doing Bitcoin custody. All right. So crypto custodian Zodia launches in Hong Kong. Now we're gonna fast forward through a lot of this news, okay? Because it's just news absolutely everywhere. Crypto custody in third largest bank in Germany, and we're gonna get to the good stuff in a second. Thailand's fourth largest bank does 103 million in crypto exchange. So banks are even investing in crypto exchanges, guys. We're going to get to the even better stuff, but just pay attention to how much stuff is actually happening. Okay. And it says buys. It doesn't say is going to buy. It says has bought. Okay. And all this news is October 30th forward. Okay. It's October 30th, 2023 in this month as well. Okay. So PayPal scores UK crypto license after a brief local Bitcoin buy halt. Amazing. I actually invested a lot of money in PayPal stock. Totally undervalued stock. I think I caught the bottom. It's actually up by like $5 or $6 on top of the original price per share. And I think I caught the bottom of PayPal. But PayPal is still completely undervalued, so I diversified into PayPal as well. Now, Robinhood to expand crypto trading in EU. I mean, come on, guys. I mean, everybody's just completely bullish. Now, check this out. Top Swiss bank launches Bitcoin Ether trading with SEBA, right? Bitcoin and Ether trading. Now we're going to get to the interesting stuff, guys. Disney launches an ETF of perfect. Okay, so Hong Kong gaming company Interactive seeks to have approval to buy 100 million in crypto shares to boost Web3 strategy. Check this out, guys. I mean, we've got I'm going to skip over this stuff, guys. I mean, it's just news everywhere. Let's keep going. Coinbase SEC data. Yes, South Korea's pension fund bags 280,000 Coinbase shares. Now, this is actually where it gets very interesting, okay? 280,000 Coinbase shares bought by South Korea's pension fund. Coinbase is absolutely undervalued, and it's been undervalued for a long time. And pay attention to what's happening. There's even some news around CZ and Binance, right? Understand that the Bitcoin ETFs are coming out, guys. The Bitcoin ETFs are coming, right? BlackRock has one of these ETFs. Binance is a Chinese company. And an approved ETF would make Binance be one of the biggest juggernauts in the world when it comes to businesses, okay? I'm not going to go into that conspiracy, guys, but America needs that to be an American country. I'm just going to be honest, okay? They need to be an American country, and I believe they're forcing Coinbase to be the winner, okay? Long story there, but to keep it short, that's part of my Coinbase thesis. I have a thesis around Coinbase. Check this out. BlackRock and Vanguard together own 10% of Coinbase, okay? They're applying for the ETFs. There you know that Bitcoin is going to absolutely make that exchange go unbelievably valued. And I think this was just a play, right? The whole CZ Binance thing, all of that was a play, guys. But I'll leave it at that. But with that said, look at how much Coinbase they own. Okay. Now look at the Coinbase price, guys. It's at $110 right now. Check out this video that we had a video, right? And we talked about this. Check this out. Someone's going to say, Coinbase, man, I definitely would have invested all of my money in Coinbase. It's just that obvious. That's what I think. So in this video, guys, we were talking about how obvious Coinbase was and how undervalued it is. It is absolutely undervalued. It was $75 in this video. I got a huge bag at $72. Coinbase is not going to pump and dump like the crypto market, guys. They're establishing a very solid fundamental business, and this stock is going to be literally be a Warren Buffett level caliber investment. I believe Coinbase is going to be one of my best investments that I ever done in the long term. I believe Coinbase is going to be unbelievable. It's going to be one of those juggernauts that I'm going to like a genius. I think it's going to be one of my biggest bags in the future. And I think it's totally undervalued. Watch, guys, when crypto starts to run, watch what Coinbase does. It's gonna do something beautiful, and that's part of my thesis, my investment thesis. And I diversify out of crypto into things like Coinbase, because Coinbase is not gonna keep pumping and dumping, guys. Coinbase is gonna reach a equilibrium and keep developing their business, right? And as people understand the business of Coinbase and understand that Coinbase as a business can kind of be separated from the crypto industry in general, then people are going to understand how undervalued it is. But at the same time, BlackRock already understands, guys, and Vanguard already understands. These guys run the world, okay? And we've got a big bag of that as well, okay? So with that said, guys, we're going to keep going. Here's some soup now. Now we're getting to some even better stuff, guys. So BlackRock files a S1 form for spot Ether ETF, right? Check this out. Fidelity seeks green light for Ethereum ETF following BlackRock's filing. So there's been this aggressive filing for Ethereum ETFs. Now, this is another opportunity for us to make money. This is another opportunity for us to jump narratives. This is another opportunity for us to be the smart money. All right. Everyone's talking Bitcoin ETF. That's fine. Everyone knows all the value is going to come into Bitcoin. That's fine. That's great stuff. Everyone knows the halving's coming up. We know Bitcoin is going to draw a lot of money, going to pull in a lot of value, and we're going to see this money go into altcoins. But what's beautiful, and I believe this is totally strategic and totally manipulated, just like a lot of stuff I'm seeing around the Binance with the Coinbase stock, which I bought, right? The low PayPal prices while PayPal's still doing all these these crypto acquisitions. I'm seeing a lot of that, and I'm seeing that in Ethereum. Check this out. Check all these Ethereum ETFs being sought after, and then look at Ethereum's performance against Bitcoin. Totally underperforming against Bitcoin. Totally underperforming against all other crypto. Pretty much all major layer ones, right? Ethereum is lagging all of them as far as performance this year. And when you really wrap your head around it, guys, think about the narrative around Ethereum. Slow, old technology. Everything's gonna beat it, right? That's a FUD narrative that's going to flip, and everyone's going to feel very dumb when they realize that they didn't take advantage. Okay. Because let me ask you a question, right? If you were in control of $100 million and you had to transfer $100 million, right, through some cryptocurrency network, what would you use? I know we hold Avax. I know we hold Cardano. I know we hold Solana. I know we hold Near Protocol. I know we hold all this stuff, but you without a doubt would either use Bitcoin or Ethereum. If you had to, in one transaction, transfer $100 million, okay, I'm pretty certain that you're probably going to use Bitcoin or Ethereum. And Ethereum is actually the transactional layer and is more robust than Bitcoin, right? And people are realizing this when it comes to actually robust implementations of how we actually do business on a blockchain. Ethereum is the king. Ethereum is the king of the big money. It's no question. Who's going to take over gaming? That's a different question. Who's going to be the NFT king? That's a different question. Who's going to move the big money and actually create big money applications that's moving hundreds of millions, billions of dollars? No debate. Right now, there's no debate. It is going to be Ethereum until something else changes. And Ethereum's totally underperforming. Once these ETFs once the Bitcoin ETF narrative slows down, guys, and the Ethereum ETF narrative picks up, we're going to see Ethereum start to run, and it's going to be a great play. So how am I playing the Ethereum play? I'm playing the Ethereum play by doing the following, okay? I'm doing the following. I have a huge bag of money in the bank, okay? It's sitting here getting no interest. It's just sitting here getting no interest, saving. It's just a huge buy. It's just a huge bag of money so I can buy opportunities so that I can have a safety net. That's what it is. And this is one of those opportunities. I can sit here and get no interest, or I can dump this money on Ethereum while everyone's talking about Bitcoin, while everyone's skipping Ethereum and going to the altcoins. Ethereum's underperforming everything, while BlackRock is interested in doing the ETF filing. Fidelity is interested in doing the ETF filing for Ethereum. Then I see a perfect opportunity to double that money, triple that money in the next 6 months with almost no risk, right? With almost no risk. I don't want to put this amount of money. This amount of money I don't want to put in Avax, guys. I don't want to put this amount of money in Near Protocol. Okay, I definitely don't. Ethereum, I will put this large amount of money, this huge amount of money in. So I'm going to drop it here. Okay. I'm going to place my buy and I'm going to place my stop loss. I have my money transferring over to Coinbase right now. So it takes a couple of days to pin and actually get in there. But once it's in there, guys, I'm going to have my buy order in, my stop loss set. In the worst case is I lose a little percentage, guys, on my stop loss. And people are saying, hey, you're going to lose money on your stop loss. Who cares? I don't care about losing money on a stop loss. I don't want an easy win, guys. It's already easy enough. Look at the chart. Okay. If we get a black swan and it dumps, my stop loss will get hit. And then I'll buy at the bottom and put it back in and put another stop loss. And then once it goes back up, I'll be up significantly and I'll hold it until I get my 1 or 2x, right? And there you go. It's too easy. And this is exactly why I have the bag of money. So I still have all of my other crypto, guys, all of my Avax, all my Near, Cardano. I still have all my Ethereum, chain links, you name it, right? I've still got all that stuff. But this is how I'm going to multiply a huge sum of money that I have on the sidelines and how I'm going to actually put that money to work and do it in a very safe way. Okay, I'm going to pull that out prematurely, and then I'm going to go into some more plays, guys, and we're going to keep building wealth this way. Okay, with that being said, guys, I'm glad you're here. If you like this content, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.